Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Are you totally tired of feeling like financial independence is some giant unsolvable mystery? Well, today we are bringing a ton of energy to demystifying the whole world of money management. We're going to take all that confusing financial jargon and turn it into a super clear, actionable roadmap based on comprehensive beginner guides to personal finance. Let's get into it. So, first things first, ask yourself, are you managing your money or is your money managing you? You know, if you're a beginner or a young professional just starting out, managing money can feel incredibly overwhelming. Let's be real. You get that paycheck, and before you even know what happened, poof, it's completely gone. But listen, it absolutely does not have to be this way. Let's ground ourselves right out of the gate here. Personal finance isn't just about getting filthy rich. It's really the comprehensive management of your financial position to achieve both long and short-term goals, all while making sure you're prepared for financial emergencies. It's basically about taking absolute control of everything that happens the second after you earn your money. Think of this explainer as your literal, highly actionable roadmap. We're going to hit the personal finance journey, tracking your income and expenses, building a rock-solid savings habit, investing for the future, protecting your assets, and finally, avoiding those common money mistakes. All right, Section 1, your personal finance journey, where we set our milestones. There are exactly 5 basics of personal finance. You can literally think of these as a 5-step journey from financial uncertainty straight to success. We've got income, expenses, saving, investing, and protection. For your financial roadmap to actually work, you absolutely must have a stringent overview of these 5 pillars. Moving right along to Section 2, tracking income and expenses. This is the absolute foundation of your budget. So, personal finance is obviously all about managing what flows in. For salaried workers, pinning down this inflow is pretty easy when you're creating a household budget. But hey, if you're self-employed, you've got to actively forecast those earnings and be sure to add in any fixed income streams, like rent or pensions, just to get a true realistic picture of your finances. Now, once you know what's coming in, you've got to control what's going out. Step 2 is expenses. And you have to stringently monitor your typical household expenses. We're talking rent, loan EMIs, food, travel, and oh yeah, those super dangerous credit card bills. You honestly have to be ruthless with tracking these to maintain order and actually comply with your budget. Okay, Section 3, building your savings habit. Get ready, because this requires a crucial paradigm shift. This is where we need a massive change in how we think. The traditional mindset is just completely backwards. Most people earn their money, spend it on whatever they want, and then try to save the crumbs that are left over. But astute financial planning, it flips that on its head. You have to earn, save, and then spend. You set an ambitious saving target, you hit it the exact moment you get paid, and you only spend the remainder on your household needs. A great way to put this into practice is using the really popular 50-30-20 budgeting rule. You allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% goes straight to savings. But here's a massive pro tip for you. If you are a lower income earner or a young professional trying to boost your financial strength fast, try shrinking that 30% wants slice. Be super strict with your wants so you can pump up that 20% savings slice even higher. Next up, Section 4, investing for your future, which is all about growing that wealth. So, you've saved the cash, which is awesome, but now it needs to work for you. Investing is how you achieve those huge big-ticket goals, like retiring comfortably or buying a home. But your strategy really has to be tailored. You've got to match your risk appetite to your actual goals. If you're an aggressive investor going for high growth, equities are probably your thing. But if you're a bit more risk-averse, you'll definitely want the assured income from government-backed instruments. It's all about knowing your comfort level. Plus, just being a disciplined investor isn't quite enough. You have to monitor performance and literally spread your money around. We're talking mutual funds, fixed deposits, pension schemes, and provident funds. You have to diversify. That is exactly how you spread out the risk and protect your hard-earned wealth when the market takes a dip. Which brings us to Section 5, protecting your financial assets. Think of this as your ultimate safety net. Look, the harsh reality of an emergency is that it can wipe out a massive chunk of your savings in a literal flash. You absolutely must set aside a small sum regularly to build an emergency fund. This is your financial moat. It's what helps you survive a sudden job loss, a scary medical crisis, or a bad spell in business without destroying everything you've worked so hard to build. And beyond having cash in the bank, you need institutional protection. This comes in three main flavors: life insurance to protect your family's finances if the unthinkable happens, health insurance, which is absolutely vital for young professionals to cushion your wallet during medical emergencies, and general insurance to guard your properties and assets. Together, these act as your vital financial cushion during life's inevitable curveballs. And finally, Section 6, avoiding common money mistakes. These are the pitfalls you absolutely have to dodge. Let's rapid fire these danger zones because they can ruin everything. Number 1, having no financial plan. You cannot just go with the flow. Number 2, uncontrolled expenses. Never ever spend beyond your means. Number 3, an excessive debt burden. Multiple loans will jeopardize your entire future. Number 4, no retirement planning. You are going to need a post-career income, folks. And number 5, remaining uninsured, which leaves your wealth completely exposed. Honestly, dodging these is just as important as hitting your savings targets. So, to wrap this all up, good personal finance management just makes life smoother and way less stressful. If you start early with discipline, mastering your income, tracking those expenses, paying yourself first, investing wisely, and protecting your assets, especially right now in your 20s and 30s, you are literally laying the groundwork that guarantees a happy, financially independent, retired life. All right, we've officially covered the complete beginner's roadmap to personal finance. The whole framework is right here. But you know what? A roadmap is totally useless if you don't actually take the very first step. So ask yourself, what is your first financial destination today? Are you going to finally write down your budget, or open that high-yield savings account, or maybe look into health insurance? Make your choice, apply this roadmap right now, and start your journey to true financial freedom.